Better late than never. You know, it's probably like different time zones everywhere. We be having gangsters from all over watching. It's probably morning some places. Be more gangsters like everywhere else. Salute, salute. Appreciate that, man. G's Calisthenics was good, man. See you putting in that work, bro. Keep on going. Keep grinding. Keep grinding. Keep pushing. I know you're seeing them gains. You're seeing them results because that's what that consistency bring you. Showing and proving. That's what we about. Yeah, just keep pushing through. That's basically it. You know, it ain't gonna come overnight. No doubt, bro. You're definitely setting a good example too. So to see I did like I had some type of motivation on people that's making a good impact and leading by example, keep me on top of my game. Hey DJ, what's poppin'? What's cracking, man? Just tapping in for a little bit. Today was a rest day for me. Did a couple of burpees and tire flips. Marv J718, salute. What's poppin', what's cracking, you already know. Just another day above ground. Another day to get better. $500 inverted rows, 150 pull-ups, and 200 push-ups. That's good money. People be sleeping on them inverted rows. You want to really develop different parts of your biceps, back, forearms, and all of that. Inverted rows. This OG I knew said I never met a guy who did 20 to 30 pull-ups and had a decent body. He said you have to get 150 to 300 pull-ups to have your body show the results. Yeah, you definitely want to do more pull-ups. Like pull-ups is one of those things that change your body, your strength, and your breathing. So that's one of those things you don't want to neglect. You gotta pick up the volume when you're doing calisthenics. You definitely gotta get that volume in. Ain't no shortcuts in this shit. Lifting weights don't make you better at calisthenics. Calisthenics make you better at lifting weights. That's why I just like going to the gym just to put my calisthenics to the test, basically. It's a good way to test like what you've been doing on the bars and stuff. See how your strength transfers over into different things. So that's what I like to do. Put my calisthenics to the test. King Fire, peace, peace. Peace and love, salute. Definitely gotta, like my uncle told me, you're gonna have to put your numbers up, man. If you want to make this your foundation, you gotta put that work in consistently. For the month, every month, I could say it's at least 30,000 reps a month that I'll be doing. These 30K. Yeah, fundamentals, core and all that. Don't forget to hit your core. You know, I neglected my core for a good while. Not really training it. Like, yeah, of course you training your core when you're doing all these different calisthenics moves. But you gotta really focus, like isolate like the movements on your core and stuff. You feel me? Yeah, 30K a month. Like if I do the math, because most workouts, maybe unless it's like a weighted workout, the minimum reps I'm doing is like 500. So a lot of workouts is gonna be 1,000 to 2,000 or 3,000 reps. And I do, especially this year, I've been more on a weekly basis. And then I take days off after I go like a couple of days in a row or a week in a row or more than a week in a row. Take days off. Herbal Tribes was good, my bro. You already know, pain over powder, man. Pain over powder, man. None of that creatine or whey and all of that shit. If you using some natural shit, natural supplements, that's a different story. Ingredients from the earth. Hemp, chia seeds, flax seeds, things like that, grounded up. That's a different type of powder. That's like a mineral powder right there. Shout out to Miami. I love Miami, man. Love the yams. The yams, West Palm Beach. I like South Florida more so than the rest of Florida. I don't know how I did that just now. Yeah, BS clickbait, Drake, clickbait drama. Yeah, the drama sells, man. Before it used to really sell with the women, but now you look into a lot of these comments on a lot of these videos. A lot of so-called men is into a lot of fuckery, a lot of gossiping and backbiting. Just make shit happen, man. Fuck all the emotional shit. Just make shit happen. Still on old man. That's a fact. 1 meal a day. I ate my meal already earlier, so that's it for today. Feel better, but I was really sick suddenly. Yeah, you gotta watch out. They using a lot of what they call them, DEWs, direct energy weapons. They could single you out and just put like a microwave, turn up the frequency on your body. This is a fact. It's not a conspiracy. You could just get sick out of nowhere because they could just microwave your ass, lock into you. That's why a lot of old people are not. I mean, old people usually die, but the way they die now is crazy. They can't handle everything that's being thrown at them right now with the toxicity in the air, everything. The air, especially when they doing that fire bullshit out here, the air gets crazy. Gives you bronchitis and all type of different type of ailments. So you gotta really be strong to go against what's being thrown at you. Who would you have loved to see battle on the bar in their prime from the OGs? I don't know. I guess Zeph and somebody. Guess I would like to see Zeph against somebody. I don't know. Just throw in whoever. Yo, Calvin, what's good? What's good, my G? Everything sturdy? What's up with the boosters, takers? I don't know. They dizzy right now. Can't even consider everybody human. Can't consider everybody human because they got some people got technology in them. I guess we all got this shit in us because they got smart dust and all of this type of shit they like spraying. But some people have elevated levels of technology of them to the point where they're now, you could consider them fucking cyborgs or transhumans. That's what's going on with the booster takers. Yeah, that is crazy, but why microwave somebody that's not really a threat? That lets you know right there. You might not think you're a threat, but you have something inside your blood and your DNA that is a problem, because whatever that is inside of your essence could replicate, and that can't happen. The ones that essence has to be weaved out. So people will think like, oh, I'm just a regular, but your DNA is, and all of that shit is in the hospital and in the government's records already, so they already know who was who. Like X-Men and all of that shit is based on some real shit. I ain't get to go to the Jamaican parade. I didn't even know they had. This was the first one, so you know it was new. And then it was only from like 9 o'clock till 12 p.m. 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's like, what is that? Really? I know they had like some after shit, but yeah, I was waiting on a package that did not come. Amazon be on some real dumb shit now. A lot of shit, not just Amazon, but a lot of companies and a lot of systems are, I don't know, just not the same. People just don't want to work or some shit. I don't fucking know. Shit ain't running the same. Yeah, they definitely zombied out. Yeah, you gotta go against what's thrown at you. They gonna keep throwing shit at us. That's why it's important to keep your energy up. This type of workout, calisthenics, is a good way to keep your energy up. That's why I like calisthenics, because it takes a lot of output in the energy and a lot of focus. And what you put out will come back to you. Yeah, they zombied out. Would you battle in the future? Yeah, I'll definitely battle in the future. Like I said, good bag on deck. I'm not doing it for bragging rights again. I did that already. I don't need to brag about anything. So bragging rights wouldn't make sense. I never got into this lifestyle to brag. So they gotta make sure shit is right. The stipulations are proper. I don't care who it is. Living man, salute. Good looking for them books, man. Can't wait to get part 1 too. Bro, Living man wrote some books. It takes a lot to do that. He got a series. Good chest workout to get a bigger chest. I'll just say you could just do 20 down, bulldog push-ups, and dips on the bar, 20 down. And when I say 20 down, that's like you try to get that in under 30 minutes so you can get that time on attention. That's like a big focus on the chest. And then when you're doing the push-ups, you're doing decline push-ups. This is not whatever. Who broke calisthenics French jaw? Do you know? Nah, I don't know. Even if I did know, I wouldn't say it on this shit, because me saying that would just basically be giving the police information. But I heard that he already revealed the perpetrator, so they already got the info they need. That's crazy work. Cannot be out here lacking. Oh, 50. Especially when it's on like that. A lot of the back and forth shit. All of the time, it just don't. A lot of times nowadays, a lot of shit just don't stay on the internet. So, you know, once you click send and you go live or whatever, and then you hit share or whatever, you gotta understand that shit is out there already. And you gotta understand, like, shit is lit, the fire is on. So, and yeah, there's no workout you could do you could eat certain things and like build your neck up, but as far as your jaw, there's no workouts for really stop that from happening once 5 pounds of pressure or more hit your fucking jaw. So that's unfortunate. You know, I hope he recovers and get back. Like, if you know the fuck, like, man, I don't know, man. I ain't gonna say too much on this shit, man. I definitely would want to get back in a bad way. The motherfucker did that shit to me. as a grown ass man. I I just don't like people touching me. I don't like people touching me. So that'd be a problem. Yo, Shredda, do you get my tags in the YouTube videos? No, I don't. I don't be getting tags. I don't get notifications. A lot of people don't get notifications out of my shit. So this YouTube shit is very funny, and the social media shit as well. Shredda, what do you think about people that are promoting all of this hybrid training all of a sudden? I know you've been on that type of time for a while. I mean, yeah, I just hate the names that they come up with for this shit, man. Hybrid training, hybrid. But I think it makes sense, like I said. Good way to test out your calisthenics. You know, I got my dumbbells, the light weights, whenever I want to, light weights and a couple of 40s too. So I do high reps with those, but when I go to the gym, I try to test my strength, upper body and lower body. I like the hack squat machine. Hack squats is good. Different angle, throwing a different load on there. But the foundation, keeping that shit, just mixing that in, can't go wrong. Especially if you got access to it. Access to a nice spot, nice calm spot. Last time I went to the gym, last gym I went to in Chelsea, in the city, like Midtown Manhattan. It was cool, good equipment, good spacing, 3 floors. Everything was smooth, good workout until I went to the locker room. And one of these Mayo motherfuckers just was like doing mad extra shit. Tried to take his towel off, like right next, like on some next shit, like really doing too much. So I just asked like, bro, are you okay? Like, there's no cameras in here at all. This is not the place to be like acting stupid. Cause what, nigga ain't supposed to be in this like up-end, high-end type of gym with gains that know what the fuck he doing. They be killing me out here with the bullshit, boy. He's swinging on the bars, showing off, no reps. That's why, yeah, you got to train the gold, man. This is Shredda, not flat. Nah, yeah, that no cop shit. I don't know who did what, but I know something happened. And the nigga just like, I don't know. I guess, yeah, the victim role. Trying to use that. A lot of drama in calisthenics recently, bro. Max on the bars, what's good, man? It ain't recently, like, it's always been drama in calisthenics. That's what people don't understand. Now with social media, everything is more exposed because everybody goes right to that shit before even going to the person or seeing the person and handling whatever that go to social media. So, but there's always been drama in calisthenics. Don't get it twisted, man. It's just like now it's more exposed. Before it was more low. To get back for real, man. That's super violation right there. YouTube ass, I found you swiping. Yeah, I know. They ain't gonna send those notifications out. It's not like you gotta pay for views and pretty much on every social media. So like the organic shit is pretty much out the window. Like ain't no way, like I said before, they're gonna promote my shit if I ain't paying them. Like why the fuck would they do that? Still doing routines. Yeah, my own basically my own shit. Doing other people's stuff. I haven't really been doing other people's stuff. Because I just been strengthening my weaknesses, really locking in. Yeah, Zercher squats, I'm gonna fuck with those next time I do go. P West, salute, what's good, man? P West in the building. Are slower reps better than faster reps for gains? Yeah. Isometrics and things like that, time under tension, slower reps, pause reps, those things definitely hit muscle fibers different. The faster reps is more so for, you could say, conditioning and endurance more so than they do give you a pump too. But for the to really excel in the gains, if you find a way to work those slower reps in as well, that's the best way to really build yourself and build strength too. Really get stronger too. When you gonna work out with Beanhead HD? I don't know. Whenever he ready to battle. That's the workout we gonna be doing. Whatever the battle is. And it's like it's almost a handicap for me because I'm down there 40 pounds heavier. But it's a challenge. Everybody I battled, I was at least almost 20, 25 pounds heavier than me. Not even in the same weight class. Shredda, that pay no power, this shit is flames. Yeah, you just showing up, man. They be talking about this creatine and weight shit too much. That shit just like add on extra baggage, basically. I mean, does it really make you stronger? Or does it just fluff you up, basically? Like, why be all fluffed up if you don't have the strength to excel that, not even match? But I always say you want to be stronger than you look. And that's why calisthenics is so good. Because that's one of the things that happens with calisthenics. Yeah, it definitely would be a turnout. But, you know, homie just a clout chaser, really, so. Yeah, that powder give you a big gut for sure. Give you a big gut, fuck up your skin and your kidneys and shit. That's lab shit. So you really gotta, you gotta measure the shit properly. You can't just freestyle and go in. It ain't like the herbs like and stuff like that. Where too much ain't gonna destroy you with certain herbs. Too much of that powder shit destroys your organs and all of that. Do you think that one arm push-ups and one arm pull-ups, pistol squats are worth pursuing? Max on the bars asked. Yeah, I think so. Those movements right there is a good way to balance your body out. Because on calisthenics, what tends to happen when you're doing a lot of two-arm stuff is one side will kind of pick up for the other side. So the one-arm stuff and the unilateral stuff is a good way to balance things out. And it's a very good way to build strength when you're doing calisthenics. Like, if you're trying to really build strength without weights, doing the one arm, one leg stuff, that's like one of the best ways right there. It's a good rep set number to be a monster in this game. Good rep set number. I mean, shit, if you could do 50 of everything, 10 times, 20 times, I think you'd be a monster. 30. Like, if you could even out a lot of different things, you could hit the same amount of reps in a lot of different things. That means you're versatile and got a lot of endurance. Protein powder give you parasites. Yeah, for sure. And that's why that shit fuck your skin up, because parasites fuck your skin up. They attack your skin. Burpees Giant, salute. Yeah, I just hit a couple burpees today. It was another one of my rest days. Like to take at least, like I said, about 2 to 3 days rest and then get back to it. Shredda, do you think utilizing the dip machine like you use in your short after doing bodyweight dips is a good idea or overdoing it? Yeah, I think it's a good idea, like I said, because the calisthenics really, to say, warmed the muscle up and got the endurance part out. So, like for me, I like to throw in a couple of plates on that shit and, do a couple sets. Get a different type of resistance on top of that. Balance is key. True strength is through balance. You'd be surprised how many motherfuckers can't stand on each leg for a minute each. Yeah, that's a fact. Balance is the key for sure. I've been definitely working on my balance. Just doing those type of things, just standing on one leg and then doing that shit with your eyes closed. Really, it's like your whole body. It's like a workout in itself. Good looking for the super chat, Anthony Cabello. Always showing that love and support. Yeah, doing that one leg, just standing on one leg, like you said, for a minute. A lot of it's gonna be like over 80%. And then tell them to do that shit with their eyes closed. It's gonna be in the 90%. Just standing on that one leg activates the core, everything, the spine, all of that. Burpees Giant been working hard. I already know it's that season. It's always that's what it's like. This season, you just ready to go on the wake up. Sergeant Mustache, I can smell that bandana from screen. Take a shower. I mean, I already took a shower with your mother. Now I'm gonna take a bubble bath with your sister or your daughter. And I'm gonna keep the bandana on. It's a do-rag, dickhead. I could smell the mayonnaise through the screen. I could smell the mayonnaise through the screen. You got fucking mayonnaise all over your hands. You still work out heavy or you calm down when you go battle? When you gonna go battle Beanhead or Abu Dhabi? And whenever they ready, whenever they set it up, I still work out heavy. I ain't calmed down. Work out even heavier than before. Say J718. This is some iced tea. Salute P West, that's a fact, man. Anybody contributed to you being a better man is a gratitude. That's how I look at it too. Real rap. Oh, you try to muscle up with your eyes closed. That's a trip. Shit, I ain't tried that yet. We'll try that out. If you were to invest in one piece of equipment, what would it be? Weight vest, dumbbells, rings. It'd probably be a pull-up tower. Like the tower that come with the pull-up shit, the dip bar, and sometimes they be having like a push-up shit to it. Probably would be that max on the bars. If that was like a piece of equipment. Size is such a disadvantage in calisthenics, but I'm not stopping. Yeah, that's a fact. You can't let it stop you. Once you master that size, once you master your body weight, the heavier you are, that shit is different. Mastering your body weight in general is different, but the heavier you are, mastering your body weight, it's a whole nother beast. A lot of the heavyweights take a lot to do this shit. They be running from that shit. And the battle coming with Bean or anybody, when anybody step up to the plate. It's at least one clown distracted. It's always a couple clowns. Shredda, is your metabolism fast or slow? My metabolism has always been fast. Always been quick. The advantage of that is like I could really eat whatever, but I choose to eat and have some discipline in the shit that I do. Cause I ain't trying to be on the shitter all day. Body is get rid of bullshit. So if I'm eating mad bullshit, it's gonna get rid of that shit in no time. The way my metabolism is and the way I move, how active I am. My metabolism always been super fucking fast. Calisthenics over weights, yeah. If I had to choose. Paint over powder, you heard. Need that on a t-shirt, real talk, yeah. They need to really understand the hard work. No shortcuts. No shortcuts. Shredda, do you still use the bike? Not really like that. Haven't really used it like that. Used it one time the other day to run my dog. Not really like that. Like I said on my other live, I like using the scooter. That motion, that kicking motion, definitely works the legs a lot better than the bike. The bike works the legs, but I don't think it builds like the other motions. Like if you got rollerblades, a scooter, or a skateboard or something like that. Especially for the calf muscles, the ankles and everything. Ankles definitely got stronger. The balance is different on that. Been working hard, bro, straight up. Yeah, man. Good looking burpees trying. Definitely been in another zone, especially this year. And after like I had my last injury, the end of 2024 when I came back from that shit, not being able to work out for like 2 months, and then coming back and then trying to do pull-ups again, and it just felt like starting from scratch all over again. Sour diesel's still popular in New York. I mean, if you get some good sour, yeah, that shit is never gonna good sour diesel is like never gonna go out. I believe. I would prefer like sour diesel, like strains that have been around for a good while versus a lot of new bullshit that come out. I just like the regular. If I could just get one strain all the time, that's what I would do. I don't need a whole fucking menu of shit, man. Just have consistent strains all the time. How do I feel about seed oils? I think they cool. I've been seeing things about you shouldn't burn them or something like that, or it should be a certain temperature. But man, I don't really give a fuck, really. So, and that's a good thing. You have motherfuckers that don't have movements for days, for real. Yeah, they don't have no type of bowel movements for days, probably weeks. Probably like not weeks, but damn near a week. Said live, laugh, love. Said people make a spectacle of you when you're working out in public, and have random people laughed at me or just did random laughter walking by or stare. Yeah, like people be staring, especially the Chinese motherfuckers. I don't know what's wrong. They be like fucking weird as fuck, man, staring at me and shit. But man, that shit been since like forever and shit, cause it's, I guess it's not. I mean, you see people with their shirt off all the time, really out here in the city. It's like a fit type of city, so people be running all the time. People be working out. You could say that's kind of like working out, running. That's like very popular out here. A lot of bike lanes, a lot of bike riding and shit like that. So I don't see why people would like staring like that, but they do all the time. What was it? Your shoulder? Nah, it was my hand. My left, this hand right here was pretty bad. Down there, close to like that major artery, your thumb and shit. There's certain grappling martial arts that like once you get that pressure point on that thumb, you could put a motherfucker down in some serious fucking pain if you know what you're doing to hit that nerve and that pressure point in that thumb. So I had a pretty bad injury to that. Somebody said it was a little injury, but I don't know. I don't know what type of injuries they had before. That shit wasn't little. Definitely had me out for about 2 months. Like I said, took some time to really bounce back, get my reps back up. Type of food you eating, a lot of plant-based stuff, alkaline stuff, plant-based, vegan, a lot of grains, chickpea pasta, lentil pasta, cashews, good amount of carbs, avocados, mushrooms. D Retro, you said your rep game got up. Salute, man. That's what's up. Never thought you could do 500 squats until you came across the page. That's what's up. Keep pushing, man. No limits. Did your uncle have a big impact on your fitness journey, and what's the best thing he taught you? Yeah, he definitely pushed me in the right direction. He taught me some things. Told me some things. At least a couple times amongst my journey. This is probably definitely like at least 15 years ago. Shit he told me, man. Rural Horrible Tribes, 969. I got to kind of skipped over him. I'm gonna get back to that, but yeah, the woods are still burning out here in America. Still burning up the woods and the forests and shit. You already know what they doing with that. Back to my uncle's influence, he definitely is one of the best things he told me. Besides, like telling me about how much reps it would take if I was gonna try and build with calisthenics, he told me it would take a lot of reps, good value reps to really build with this shit. And just like drinking water, how much drinking a lot of water. You just emphasize drinking a lot of water, getting that rest, getting good rest to recover and to perform properly, efficiently. And one thing he told me when it comes to people dealing with fitness or the fitness industry, trying to train people and things like that, or trying to get people in shape, he already told me like people are some pussy bitch shit, and it wouldn't be easy because a lot of people don't want to work or put in that pain, and this was like 15 years ago. So just imagine now. That's just some of the things that really stuck with me that he did tell me. I don't know if that's the best things he told me, but that's the things that really stuck with me, that I try to remember. It's probably because you're like a superhero to them. Probably, I don't know. So I don't really, like I said, I'm just used to it by now, so I don't pay it no mind. I just do what I do. I know they can only stare at me for so long, because I'm gonna be there for a little bit. I just work out like they ain't even there, because I'm already focused on what I'm doing, focused on my form, focused on my breathing. So I ain't got no time to focus on somebody in the damn bushes or some fucking creepy shit. Is it possible to do 25 muscle ups in a row if you have extra weights? Yeah, I believe so. I don't see why not. I moved my hand. I messed my hand and my shoulder up before. Yeah, I messed my shoulder up before. Had some shoulder issues before. Got your reps back up quick though. Shit, yeah, consistently. That's what I always say. You could see a better result in a faster time if you could really be consistent with it. You could surpass a lot of people if you're consistent with it. Yeah, bless up the retro all the time. Chef Yef, what's good? Cheers. Sneaking through knuckle push-ups. It said, oh, these. Yeah, my hand, I've been doing all of this shit like a partially broken finger. Like for the past month, been training with like a part, like broken bone in my fucking finger. But I still got, like, it don't slow me down because I got energy. This shit is about energy. So energy, if you got a certain amount of energy, you'll be able to push through pain. Especially doing pull-ups and shit. That's where I really feel it the most. But yeah, I still do I do the decline. I like to hit the decline push-ups, especially on the knuckles. Especially doing them shits on the pavement. Like, it be gravel, like gravel rock and shit coming out of the. This shit be sharp as hell, boy. Doing a decline. Really inspired you with that 1,000 reps movement. Salute Guzman, man. What's that? Could training too hard for too long a session kill your gains? Yeah, I believe so. Could make you kind of dried out, I believe. More lean. Have you kind of dried out. You gotta put back what you put out. So if you're gonna be training for too long a session, I mean, it depends on what you're doing too. Like if you have like the same intensity, you finish in the first rep, especially if you're doing like some volume shit, and your first rep is looking like your last rep, it took a lot of concentration. What can you do to stop the agenda? I just think all you can do is be you as like a real individual and just stand up on your truth, because this shit been going on for hundreds of years. So whatever's gonna be done is not gonna change. I don't even think in this lifetime. So you just gotta live your shit out to the fullest and leave your impact the best way you can as an individual. And if you come together with people that's like-minded, make shit happen. Just make shit happen. Probably alter the course. Max reps I did in a day, if it's not 5,000, it's probably like 4,000. It did for my mental fortitude. Yeah. Shit like that definitely gonna build you up. Because when you counting them type of numbers, shit, like halfway through, you want to quit. Doing those type of shits, I ain't gonna lie. Especially a lot of these workouts, a lot of times I just trying to come up with some type of excuse or reason to fucking quit. Just hear that voice in your head. You gotta quit. You just gotta be like, nah, that's it. You ain't even gotta. You just gotta shut that shit down. Just nah. It ain't even no conversation. It's just no. It's just no. I'm not jacking that. I just look at it as like I came this far, so I might as well complete this shit. Like I didn't come this far for no reason. Taco, what's good, my G? Nah, no breaks. Zion Golden, how often you hit the punching bag? Not often enough, man. Definitely need to get back to it. About to get a new pair of gloves soon. Because Bugatti's mom, Cayenne, she fucked up my gloves. I had 2 different pairs. I gave one to my bro, man, child. Because I had an extra pair. So I was just like, yeah, you go. That's you right there. And I had mine. Cayenne, she had bad separation anxiety. She ain't like Bugatti. He could chill out if I'm gone for too long. She just start tearing shit up. So my gloves was one of them. GSM stacks, yeah. Breathing definitely plays a big role in working out for calisthenics for sure. It's heavy breathing because breathing is where the energy is really coming from too. Nah, I'm not a boxer. Too old for that shit now. Things like that, you gotta really be in there from a young age, like your teenage years. Yeah, the palms is rough too, like definitely. I stopped wearing gloves again. A deficit push-ups routine when you get a chance. That shit gave me some quick gains, I guess, from the stretch. Yeah, the stretch and the tension. It'll do that. It's Naima in the building. What's the word? Good job today out there at Wingate. Salute Larry Williams. How do you avoid your shoulder pain when doing push-ups? I don't think you should be feeling shoulder pain doing those. I just try to, like, I feel, because, like, for me, I feel when I do push-ups, I feel them in my upper back and shit, too. So I just try to engage, try to put more on my triceps and my upper back and shit like that into my back. So the chest could really, really get focused on the chest. So it's more so the chest really doing more of the work than the shoulders. I feel it a lot more in my chest, triceps, back, and then with the position of your hands, making sure you grip. Just having a whole kinetic chain that's more centered and focused and aligned. On every rep, so the concentration, like I said, is different when you're doing this type of shit. Herbal Tribes, 969, 68, absolutely. Blueberry, spinach, and steamed broccoli detox the body from a lot of chemicals and toxins. Well, if you really want to detox, you gotta drink herbs and shit like that. Herbs and spices in the form of tea. I feel like is the best way to really detox the body. And then eat foods that's not cooked for like a period of time. non-cooked foods like raw foods. But the tea is definitely teas like lemongrass, chickweed, soursop leaf, burdock root, sarsaparilla, shit like that. And then you just throw your sea moss in there. You got your jello, whatever. Throw that shit in there too. Right now, I haven't really been drinking sea moss because I've been back on the teas more. Right now, I got a good mix of soursop leaf and lemongrass. That mix right there is a fire mix right there. I don't add nothing else besides that. No honey, no agave, no sugar, nothing. Just drink that shit straight like the herbs. Whether it's bitter or not. Some teas is bitter, some teas taste better than other ones. Like sarsaparilla, that shit is good. Lemongrass is a better flavor one too. Soursop leaf don't really have too much flavor. So that's why when I put the lemongrass with the soursop leaf, it gives it that flavor. Yeah, gloves get soaked by the third set. It's over for that. Even in the winter time, tighten your core up as well, for sure. Tea definitely get all that gas, parasites, all of the toxins, like, because it's a lot of pollution, especially when you're in a city like this. I tell you, I gotta clean my nose before I go to sleep tonight. You gotta clean your nose out every time you go to sleep, before you go to sleep, because if you're in a city, especially if you're in any cities, if you're in a city like this, New York, there's so much fucking smog and haze and all that shit. When you clean your fucking nose out, it's like, look like you was in a coal mine or some shit. Or you was like, like working on a tar road or some shit. Like the shit that's coming out of your nose is like some black, like smoggy shit. And that's from the shit that's in the air. Those teas that I mentioned are good for combating all of that and the chemtrails as well too. Small Rod, salute, appreciate the support. Grind to Shine TV. Always an honor and a pleasure seeing you in the building, man. Salute, Ryan. Much respect. Yeah, the teas are medicinal for healing, for sure. It's good for your nerves. That's why you see in all the kung fu movies, the grandmasters, they drinking tea. They always got their tea and shit. The kung fu masters and shit. Because especially when you're doing those type of things and you're in them arts and you at combat and you at war, the number one rule is to stay calm. Stay calm and centered. So teas are good for your nerves and detoxing as well. Dick Grayson, 7. Yeah, that's good money. Definitely looked out for. But we did link up. Hibiscus is very good too. Yo, for the competition, everybody gasses out on the running portion. Yeah, motherfuckers cardio don't be running for me has always been. That's why I don't really run. I be like I said on my scooter. When I do run, I do weighted run. I run with the dog. But yeah, I be doing like 20 miles over the like going over the bridge, back over, and shit. If I had to do that, man, I was doing that shit when it was the fires, like when the air was the air was toxic. Well, a normal mortal would have fucking dropped dead and shit. Like I was going non-stop on that bitch. I said still doing my 20 miles when it was air quality, whatever effect hazard, whatever they had, air quality hazard, whatever they call that shit. I was still on that shit. Felt your lungs, everything fucking on fire, burning up and shit. So running a little track and shit is nothing for me. Running on the flat is nothing. Cause running over that fucking bridge, that shit is a beast. Kelvin, good looking for that Cash App, man. Make sure y'all run that up, man. I've been going in. I got more videos to drop, man. Been in the gym too. Like I said, testing my power out and testing my strength out. That's what I do this calisthenics for, to put my shit to the test. Whether it's working out, fighting, or fucking, it all comes into play. Because it's energy that is stored and harnessed. Good looking Kelvin, man, for that Cash App. Shredda, do you have any advices for abs and lose body fat? I want to be lean with calisthenics. Thanks for all. Just do push-pull, fam. Push-pull, push-pull. Push-pull. Do burnouts. You could do 10 down. Whatever whether it's dips and pull-ups, push-ups, pull-ups, inverted rows, burpees. Do that non-stop for good amount of rounds. If you want to get lean, the bike is good for you. I try to stay away from the bike because I don't want to be too lean. But the bike is very good to lean you out mad quick. I would prefer running over the fucking bike because I run. Even doing weighted and shit, I feel like you building muscles and building your bones up better. And yeah, even though running gives you some leanness to you, like the bike, you could do way more bike mileage than running. So it ain't like you're gonna be running everywhere crazy like how it is on the bike. Like I was going crazy on that bitch when fucking in the winter time too, with my winter coat on, nigga, winter coat, hoodie on and shit, late, like, fucking tank top under with the thermal, at least an extra fucking 5-10 pounds of clothes on me. And then I do my grocery shopping and shit, just tie the bike up, and then that's at least another 30 pounds, so I was doing that daily and shit. 20 miles weighted, you could say, pretty much on the bike. So that's why you see them. A lot of, like in the past couple years, I stopped doing that shit. I would say probably like 2024. you would see I still had gains, but my shit was like more lean because I was on that bike heavy. I done ran through fixies, a lot of like a couple of different fixes, at least 3, 4 fixes, fixed wheel bikes, the big wheel jump offs, the BMX shits, regular mountain bike bullshits. Just walking, like I just like prefer speed. Like I like getting to where I'm going, man. I don't like moving like at mortal pace, like because they just be like so fucking slow and stupid. So I like moving quickly and away, like as quick as possible. Get me to where the fuck I need to go quickly. And get me back quickly, so I don't have to be around these dickheads. Pretty much. Even like I said, that's why even on the fucking manual scooter, pushing that shit is better for me than walking. Even though it's a lot of work, it's good work though, because I'm building my legs, building my core and all of that shit. Better than the bike. The bike more so is just gonna lean you out more so than build. Doing other things like I said, I got a skateboard, scooter, any other type of thing where you gotta kick and push and really activate your legs different and balance yourself different, it's gonna build you better and make you lean. That's why I prefer that. Get a skateboard, some rollerblades, some shit. Hit that bitch at least, and you don't gotta do it every day. And I feel like even if you do that every day, it's not gonna be as bad as doing the bike every day. I feel like your muscle definition, like, because from what I've been doing, I've just been doing it twice a week on the scooter, and the leg gains feel like doing 1,000 reps weighted squats, because this shit is 20 miles, of course, but it's a lot of one-legged shit. So it's a lot of strength being kicked. Like I like kicking too, so it's a lot of strength being pushed, a lot of strength being built, endurance, all of that. Salute, salute. So looking for all the supporters, man, in India. I ain't to go yet. I still got work to do, man. Still got work to do. Promise you though, when I get there, man, it's gonna make you proud, like, cause I make myself proud when I look back, like, getting to where I've been, all the shit I've been through. Could be in a lot of different places, a lot of bad places, man. A lot of situations I could have been gone, like if I made certain decisions. Doing numbers like crazy because it's easy, man. But the discipline, the mental discipline that you gotta have is a part of strength too. It's a part of strength. It's not physical. It's not physical, man. Physical is just only a part of the strength shit. Much love and respect to you, Grind and Shine TV. Keep grinding and shining, my brother. They don't want to see this type of shit, man. They don't want to see the type of things that we do. Because it's concentration and it's focus. Just by looking at the shit, you gotta concentrate and focus, like, because you have to pay attention if you really want to learn. So just from this, you strengthening people's brain, you strengthening their mind, just from them watching you. launched the Patreon. Yeah, I'm about to get back to my old job and shit, because I definitely need the funds to get the scenes, the space that I want, like to really get shit popping, man. Especially when you're doing a lot of shit by yourself. That's where money and technology comes in to play to give you the damn support. I started though. I started setting up the Patreon and shit. They just sent me an email the other day though, said some shit about me being too inactive. So I'd have to redo it or something like that. Mahi 922. It's been an honor and a pleasure, man. I seen your progress from, man, I was on Instagram, shit, what was that, like 2014, 2013, 2015? When you hit your first competition and shit, you know you came a long way, fam. Keep on going. Shit don't stop. Never get comfortable. I ain't get the skateboard yet. Still on the scooter. I just been bumping into some of the skaters and all of that shit. Just trying to learn more about what's the best type of skateboard I should get. It's a lot of skate parts out here now. They got a lot of skate parts out here, so a couple of the skaters I just be passing by, just trying to get some advice. Walk backwards? Nah. Run backwards? Yeah. I like to run backwards, sideways, diagonal. That's a part of feeling free, like a bird fly. Feel like a motherfucker. He's swimming too, but running and swimming and shit. That's a part of just letting your body free. Like it's good to have like a big field. That's why I don't really like tracks like that. I like good big open fields and shit. I could do different, you know, not bump into nobody, not have to worry about none of that shit. Moringa tea, yeah, that's fire too. Moringa tea. Moringa, like I said before, they got this one called Guinea hen weed. That's like a famous Jamaican shit. Hen weed. These are anti-chemtrail shit. Soursop leaf. This is the shit like I just try to stick to certain ones so it could really build up in my body and my system. Ghost Swan, don't let that get into your lungs too much. Will cause cancer. Yeah, man. You ain't lying, bro. I was feeling fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, I was feeling fucked up, dog. Whatever that shit was some shit. That shit was pain. I know that had something to do with my grandmother passing. Yeah, my fault. Yeah, my fault. fault, my fault. The battery had died on me. Yeah, Grind and Shine TV. Definitely gotta run some pain. Getting back in. Testing my strength fucking and fight and definitely help with fucking for sure. Yeah, this shit give you that energy, man. Just looking at these comments, catching up. Definitely don't skip them legs, man. Trust me. Gotta go. Thank you for sharing, Shredda. You're one of the realest, bro. Salute, Max. Have a good night, bro. Testosterone, libido, manhood, send leg work. For real. Body ain't gonna grow unless you hit that shit. Mahi 922. It's always a pleasure, fam. You already. Shit is genuine. Mayan 1977. Look. See another retard in here. Out of here. Jump in the rain box. Keep doing your damn day. Watch you on the next live. Be easy, chat. King Fire, salute if you already dipped out. I had to get my charger. Get this shit plugged in. I'm already like over an hour and a half, so if anybody jump back in, we'll be on for another 15 minutes. See some of the trolls started getting back in. They had to get booted out. Other than that, it's back to the grind tomorrow. Most likely hit some burpees. Really max out on the burpees, on the pull-ups. First day back, I like doing things like that. Compound movements. Really welcome the body back. Even though we're in a heat wave. Air quality ain't the best for the burpees, but it kind of is the best. It's going to condition you for when the air is better, or if it ever does get better. It's a competition. Like later this month, I might be interested in participating in. It's a good bag on the line, so I'll probably do that. Shredda, you smoke weed for recovery or meditation? I would say both. I feel like it's good for both. Think you'll be vegan forever? I don't see why not. I don't see why I wouldn't be. Try vision, good looking, my guy. Salute. Already know how to touch base. No, getting that solar wave. It's like an all-time high right now. Might compete in a competition in like another 2 weeks, so looking forward to training for this, getting that bag, doing my best. It's been a good while. Good looking to try vision again for the super chat, man. Hey DJ, respect, salute. Tuning in from Europe, that's what's up, man. Salute, what's good, K? Great vibes. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I know it's morning out there in Europe. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, I know a lot of my peoples, they be from all over the place, so I know, like I said, I know it's probably like morning time in a lot of different places. Out here it's like 11:37, about to be 12 o'clock. It's a pretty packed day, I should say, like most days is. You the real inspiration, man. Salute. Just try. I don't know what else I could try to do. Try to show people the right way to do this shit. Not even just show them the right way, just to show them that there is a way, like show them some type of way. A lot of people ain't showing me the way, so I know how beneficial it would have been for me if I seen somebody. So try to put myself in other people's shoes. I guess they call that empathy. That's something that's missing in these days. Empathy is a thing in the past, especially when they got that jab and them boosters and all that shit. Motherfuckers is warped. Mechanical. Try visits are absolute. That's a fact. Just keep living legendary and just keep making history. What things you love to do apart of working out? Shit, me, I just like, I'm not complicated or high maintenance, man. I just like being out free, enjoying, nature and shit. Being with my dogs, being with the dogs, doing shit with them. Enjoy my dogs. Enjoy peace and no fuckery, no retardation around me. Listen to music. Shit like that. Take the beach or something, That's a part of nature too. The water, sand, sun, things like that, man. Chefing up some good shit. I haven't really been making music like that. I'm into music too. I haven't been on my game shit like that neither, but I'm more into the Sony PlayStation more so than Xbox. Even though Xbox it's a better quality in my opinion on games. Like I play the same games from PlayStation on on Xbox, especially when Grand Theft Auto came out for Xbox. That was like that shit was a game changer right there because PlayStation had reserved the rights to GTA. So when that shit came out on Xbox, it was a game changer. You see the difference. So I like more in place because PlayStation, I feel like they got a better selection. I feel like they always had a better selection. That's what really set them apart from other consoles and things like that. So yeah, I haven't been on my gaming shit, but I definitely fuck with the games, man. The games, man, should be better than a lot of the movies and a lot of the shows out and shit. Like you go through some of the campaigns and then besides playing online too, just going through the campaigns and the story modes and shit like that. Should be fucking in depth. They put a lot of detail into it. And all they have to really do is get voice actors, so they don't really have to, they could really articulate and display certain shit and certain ideas better. So that's what I like to do on my spare time. Try vision zombies. Yep, it's crazy. It's crazy. Zombies for real. Like I don't even know what's insufficient. Just like it's crazy because I remember when it snowed out here and it was like fucking crazy. Like I mean, up to my damn past my knees and shit, and just walking over like little piles of snow. People like it was not just women; it was just men too. I could understand like a lot of old people having trouble moving through, but me, I'm just like moving through, like especially because I know everybody's moving slower, so that just automatically makes me move like it's like a natural reflex to move quicker, because it's like I just hate snow and shit. Like I don't know, it's just like an energy. It's just a lack of energy. And that's what will happen from a zombie. You'll have a lack of energy anytime you see a zombie. Now in the newer zombie movies, they be on some crackhead shit. Like they got those too. Like the cracked out zombies and shit. They got energy. They show you that in the movies too. But when it was snowing, I just see people like confused and just like immobile, can't move or like it was men and women. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? Like y'all can't just step over a damn puddle and shit. Like holding out, me and Bugatti just like jumping over shit, like sweating, and it's like fucking 5 degrees and shit, and we out here sweating, moving like it ain't nothing. And there's ice on the floor and shit. I felt like shit, nigga. I fell fucking maybe about 3 or 4 times. Like it's like a PR for a year for me. Like, cause usually I'm good. Like maybe 1 time on the ice, cause it'd be like black ice and shit. But man, this shit was crazy. The cleanup was terrible and shit. So you had to really maneuver. You had to be in shape to really move around in this shit, especially if you're moving with weight on you. And so yeah, the couple times that I did fall, I just got right the fuck back up because it was an old lady in my building. She got fucked up bad. A lot of old people got fucked up bad because of that ice and shit, because they bones, they can't take it. I mean, this calisthenics shit, man, this shit make you dense and sturdy, so you fall, you just bounce right the fuck back up. Nothing really happened. And some crazy falls too, because like I said, I'll be maneuvering, so I like to climb over the hills, even if it's like a snow hill. So you'll fuck around and climb over a snow hill thinking it's a hill, and then going back down, it's just an ice slope and shit. So you already know what happens after that. Like before, if you could balance it quick enough, you could probably slide down and shit. It's still uneven and into some other bullshit because the cleanup was terrible. that shit gave people fits. Just seeing that this past winter, I'm just like, wow. If anything crazy happens, a lot of people will be dead in a couple days. Some people will maybe go past a week. But they really got to start moving, and electricity is shut off and shit. Traffic is jammed up. And you gotta get to fucking manual. Motherfuckers is in trouble, man. They in the store, you said in the store, in the car, everywhere. They so slow and always in the way. So annoying. In the gym, everywhere, 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 for real. Everywhere. I feel like I'm doing football fucking drills, like the way I'm like sliding, just maneuvering through motherfuckers, because they just be like in this like like I don't even know, like it's like their eyes is rolled back in their head, and they just like on some shit. Shit is crazy. Even when I see people walking their dogs, like me and him, it's like he's jogging while his walk is like a jog, and my walk is like I'm stormtrooping. I'm not on my phone or none of that shit when I'm walking my dog. Like he's like, that's why I like his speed too, and he's perfect for me. He ready to go. He out real swift. Yeah, you get reaction like a cat from this calisthenics extreme work. Yeah, it's cat-like reflexes, or you like damn near like a fucking ninja. Like, man, some of the shit I've done off of just reflex, because a reflex is a reflex. You don't really think about the shit. It just naturally occurs. Like some crazy reflexes. I wish like I had like something like to record when these moments happen and shit, because my mixtape would be crazy of just like reflexes, like ninja shit. My reflex mixtape would be crazy. Yeah, like you know already, for real. That's like when, and that's that part that I vision, that Neo, the Christ consciousness type shit, like where it's like you already know. So it's like your emotions is like way, you got emotions, but they like beneath you type shit, and your breathing is on a whole nother level. So now it's like your blood flow, everything, your brain to your heart, to every organ is now functioning different, just because of how your breathing is. And that came from your thinking, from that mental state, man. So you seen that nigga, he just was like, it was all three of them. He just blocking everything with one hand type shit, not even looking. You know where everything is coming from already. Yeah, that pineal, that shit that they don't want you to really figure out, man. So you could really excel, really make the most of your mind. And then, you know, once that shit happens, your body excels. Because nothing really go out without that thought first. Before you do it, you think it. So getting you steered away from mastering your mind and shit. That pineal and that every center of your brain that you really need to function like better. That's a goal, man. Get you away from that. It's all calculated. Yeah, it's all calcified. It's calculated, man. Food, the soil, the water, the air, and yeah, like a lot of the things that we can't see, the frequencies, all of that shit. We getting zapped with shit. You know, they try to make fun of people. Like like I always seen growing up, you would see these characters in certain movies or certain shows with tinfoil hats and shit, and then they will always say that this character is like wacky or weird or loony. That's the type of portrait they would paint of these characters that would they get these tinfoil hats and shit too. So as a kid, you just see a tinfoil hat, automatically it's some wacky motherfucker who's so-called into conspiracies and shit like that. So they've been conditioning people for this type of shit that's going on right now that we getting hit with. And now they just coming out in the open with everything because they know people are so fucking out of it just from the last 20 years alone, especially if you're at a certain age group. I don't know, too much on how the younger people are dealing with a lot of this shit right now, but I know a lot of the older people are getting slapped dizzy right now with all of the theatrics and propaganda, things like that. So, but yeah, they coming out with everything, all of the technology. Like I said on certain lives before, the space, whatever not even spacecrafts, because you can't get through this shit. Nothing could physically get through, leave this like this plane of existence right here. Nothing could physically get out of this realm, out of this earth. So I already seen different type of crafts that's not a fucking plane. Because you know what type of speed a plane move at, you know what type of speed a helicopter, even certain fighter jets and stuff like that. They want people like zombies so they can hit them with anything and got no defense and just be open to it, like pretty much like how it is now. People mostly already is like, yeah, I didn't even read that and you already know because you already see the shit. Like you just look at the presidents that they put in nowadays, like the last one, this one and shit. You just know it's over. Because if this guy is the most important guy of the country, then he should have some type of fucking credentials or like, I don't know, just have some type of soul or something. These motherfuckers just be soulless and people just support them and fuck with them anyway. But it's like, you don't have to pick one of the two. You could say, like, send another different two. We don't want none of these motherfuckers. People just feel like they have to pick one of the two, no matter how bad both of them are. They're gonna pick one, even if both of them are terrible. They just feel like they have to pick one instead of just saying fuck both of them. And that is like a part of the zombie shit, just accepting bullshit. The leaders that we have are fucking bullshitters. So. That predictive programming be real. They put that shit in movies. So when you see it in real life, you be like, that ain't real. That's some movie shit. That's sad. Yeah, bro. It's sad. Like, that's why you have to pay attention. Like, that's why I pay attention. Like, this is a trend that I caught on to probably a couple years ago when you say that predictive programming for movies. Like, if you ever look in, like, any of the Marvel movies, Mission Impossible, any type of movie like that, and then you see like a breaking news or a news flash, or they show you like a newspaper article or some shit. Like that's some shit they actually plan on rerunning in real life. Like that's like a play in this reality and shit. Like anytime you see a movie or some shit and they show you the TV and it says breaking news, whatever, this or that. That's something they plan on doing when it comes to the world or world events and some shit. So that's the part of the predictive programming that I notice, because eventually they want to put the same type of breaking news in this type of reality. So it's more acceptable because they already got conditioned to that shit in the movie. They seen that shit on the TV the same way, or on a phone. Now they got the social media into the movies, like into the programming and shit. Chemicals in the food is making me gain weight. I know something going on with the food. Didn't do that last year. Yeah, you can forget about their shit. If you ain't really planting your shit yourself or getting it from farmers markets, and things like that nature, they be having those like where they got people who come from different farms, and especially if you in the city out here, they got certain times or certain days out of the week where all of the farmers come and they bring their shit and they sell it like that. That's probably better if you can't really, because New York City is different if it's having a negative impact on you. I mean, I don't eat perfect, but I try to, like I said, I try to drink my teas. I try to detox fast. I drink a lot of water and shit. I'm not eating the best way that I could, that I know I could right now. And it's not more so of eating fucked up shit. It's just about not eating certain things. Like I'm not eating certain things that I'm usually used to eating. So certain things is just missing. More so than eating mad fucked up shit. People, dead animals, people becoming zombies slowly after the big jab. Yeah, big circus and people falling for it. Still after all the fuckery, yeah, over and over. The older you get, the more you realize that the most genuine shit is rare. Only a minority of people excel at calisthenics. Only the minority of people are loyal. Only a few know what's going on for real, yeah. Yeah, true that. Yeah, as you get older, you appreciate the genuine shit, because you didn't, as a child, you thought shit was the reality. Your perception of reality was different. What you thought was real, you really see what's real once you fucking experience and grow through life. You see what's real, and you see who the fuck is real too, without them having to say or tell you, oh, I'm real, or they can tell you this and that. But you can see that shit before you fucking hear that. They always tell you their plans. That's what's going on. Yeah, that's what's going on. They always got to tell you their plans, and it's like a thrill when you could tell somebody that you're gonna hurt them, or that you want to hurt them, and then you make money off of the shit too, like, or you got power, you gain power off of them too. And control out of them. It's a thrill for them to do that shit. The spell casting, all of that shit, man. You have to be strong, man. You gotta be strong. Just to like I said before, to really stand up and keep moving for what the fuck is being thrown at you. You gotta be strong, and you gotta have some sense. Not just physically. When I say strong, mentally, because you get hit with so much different shit. They show a certain technology in movies That mean they been had that shit in real life. Yeah. So much technology been around since, man, even before Egypt and shit, man. They had technology, like crazy technology, even before Egypt. They had crazy fucking technology. So they revealed things slowly. Like I was watching Ninja Turtles, and this is like 1987. Even before they were showing you like FaceTime and all that iPhone shit back then, because that shit was already in. They already had it, and look how long they waited to let that shit out. It's like FaceTime and all that shit from 1987. You could say damn near almost 30 years, more than 25 years that they've been sitting on technology, that type of technology. And you've seen that even before 1980, so it's a really long time. You've seen like screen talking and shit like that, talking on people through video calls. They've been showing that. And then look what it is. And look how you got, and before it was just like on some phone shit. Then you had certain movies where you had like the conferences through the television and shit, like you see in the courtroom now. Like now, somebody would catch a case in New York, but they was just visiting from like Europe or something, or Australia or some shit. Before, they would have to fly back out here every fucking court date. And the court system is shitty, so they don't just settle things and say, oh, here, like let's push it back, adjourn. A case will go on for a long fucking time over some bullshit. So imagine living in another country, having to keep coming back for your court date. So you see a lot of that video chatting in the courtroom. Yeah, normal job. Yeah, usually, ever since I've been training, I've always had like a normal job because a city like this, man, eating quality food is crazy. Quality food is cost more than just some regular shit. Like low quality food. But even in certain places, they fucking charging you an arm and a leg for low quality food. So you're getting some quality shit. And then to get the energy, even though I don't eat not like too crazy and stuff, but when I do eat, I like to load up really good. How much water a day? Say at least 3/4 of a gallon. 3/4 of a gallon. So not a full gallon, over a half a gallon. I have a calisthenics goal. Yeah, just besides like having my reps balanced out, if I could do, that would be a goal. If I could do 100 pull-ups, if I could do 100 push-ups, be able to do 100 pull-ups, 100 dips, 100, like like super max out type shit. Besides doing that, mastering different moves, just get into that 99 overall. Yeah, store veggies and fruit is trash. The farmer's market, if you can grow your own, someone grow some shit for you, you're better off for sure. Great vibes. So I listen to 3 6 Mafia, not really They into that. They definitely into that other shit. They got some tracks and all that, but I don't never really listen to them consistently. And then now all that shit coming out, they like doing like all type of voodoo shit on their music, all type of weird ritual shit. But their name is 3 6 Mafia. It ain't like they hiding the shit. So I guess that gives them extra points in that world, in the occult world. Like I guess I give you some type of extra points when you not come out blatantly, but keep it in like some type of subliminal, but out in your face still. Yeah, they gotta tell you their plans. They are required to hide the truth in plain sight. Yeah, it's definitely some type of game, some type of game for real that they play amongst themselves. Yo, Christian Morris ain't nothing, man. Just in here tapping in with the gangsters. The people who know what's really going on. We are a conglomerate of loners. That's why it's always refreshing to come across the like-minded. Salute to all the critical thinkers who question everything. That's a fact. It's important, even if it's not that many of us. It's important to let it be known that we out here, that we around, even though that's gonna put the bullseye, but they already know everything. They already know who's who, like I said. They're going off of bloodlines, DNA. They've been storing everything ever since fucking MySpace, pretty much. So lifted, salute, bless up. Bank busy, you already know. Blessings, bro. Nah, my vision is alright. Thanks, man. You still train with the dumbbells, G? Yeah, I like to do more legs with those than anything. Some days, if I'm in a rush or some shit, I'll fuck with the quarters, the 25s. Get a like quick 20-minute, 25-minute workout in. Vampires are reptilians. Speaking of blood vampires. Reptilians, yeah. We got all type of creatures amongst us, man. On on Earth and in the sea and shit. We got all type of creatures out here. Damn mosquitoes back again, catching me. They got these small mosquitoes flying around, so you can't even really see them. Like, yeah, definitely Bill Gates. And they'll hit you like 10, like a good amount of times if you don't catch them. Hope to run into you when the system crumbles. These entities know who the chosen are. Yeah, for sure, man. They know who the chosen are. Like I said, they know shit probably before you even born. Like, some real X-Men shit going on, man. Oh yeah, I forgot X-Men 97. They just dropped some new episodes. Well, it's about to drop this week. Yeah, these little mosquitoes you can't see and they don't make sounds. This shit is tearing my fucking ankle up. It's like they making them different. Like they moving. I mean, they not really. They say it's natural selection. That's why they're becoming more fucking stupid. Well, not stupid. They actually, the stupid ones is dying. Like, that's the ones you actually catch and kill and shit. So the smart ones, they survive longer and they adapt. Well, I think it's more so, like you said, GMO shit, Bill Gates shit. Instead of the smart ones adapting, they just downloaded the damn programming and DNA from the smart ones into their lab shits. These small ones and those little tan shits. There wasn't mosquitoes at the start of summer, nah, not like how they are now, especially inside and shit too, man. They fucking, it's like they got homing missiles or something like that. I feel like they get sent at me and shit. You know, there's videos, or there was a video, not videos, but I know there is a video of them dropping off mosquitoes someplace in fucking Florida out of a helicopter and shit. So, I wouldn't be surprised. Cities are full of them, but nature is apparently, in nature there is less, yeah. Cities is full of them, and they like being in the sewer and like swampy shit. Unless you like in a swamp, they would be more in there. Like New Jersey. New Jersey they got beaches, they got good beaches, but they got swamps too. Nah, yeah, you can't chill in the park. I want to catch it, man. It's like once you see them, you gotta capitalize, because they'll slip away, get low, wait for you to lay down, wait for the light to go down. They'll just sit there and fucking watch you somewhere. Mosquitoes have definitely been more abundant last month or so. And they be on my dog, so he be bringing them in the house. I only see the black ones. I don't see the brown or run one. It's no one. Shit, yeah, I be seeing them, man. I be seeing these brown shits. The black ones, they got the small black ones now too. That's the new shit. We ain't got it that bad then, but we get a shit ton of mosquitoes in the forest. Can't even stay still. Yeah, that's how I be in one of the parks that I go to. Certain parks, yeah. You just gotta keep moving. So when I'm in the park, I'm probably kill at least 10 mosquitoes during my workout. And I'm getting bit at least 8-9 times. It's like a swarm, like fucking bees. So my senses is just like, should be crazy. My awareness like be extra sharp. Because to really locate these little motherfuckers, your eye coordination, everything. To feel that shit on your skin, you don't feel it all the time, so you really gotta be. And then, like I said, doing your workout too, really focused up. Yeah, that new Billy Boy mosquito, man. It's crazy how a nigga like that could even show his face in public. Like some of these people that could show their face in public after the shit that they've been doing to us. It's crazy that they could even show their face in public. They should be like living in the sewer, hiding underground, if even that. Dimitri said, keep feeding us that motivation, Shred. We need it out here. You already know, man. As long as I'm still here, that's what I'm gonna do. Man, they want to turn people like us aware of things crazy with all those things. I try to avoid the zombies people. Sometimes I can let my anger and want to erase a zombie, yeah. And then you in a different you got a different type of fight now. Unless you do it a certain way. I'm not condoning that. You just want to, you definitely don't want to lose your cool over the zombies because there's so much of them everywhere you go. So if you smash one, crush one out, they like roaches. They multiply. They got little zombies, old zombies. That's what I say. The mental strength you have to have, the mental discipline, is on another level in these times. I used to be an exterminator. My peripheral vision is intense. Yeah. I said that's a trade that I'll take up to. Add to one of the trade belts, man. Exterminator, because I done got rid of so many of them for free. It's just like I done came up with tactics just off like for free and shit. So it's like might as well get paid to do it. And I'm not a fan of vermin. It's even, we are surrounded by demons, yeah. We living in a movie they live. Yeah, the movie they live, that's what Roddy Piper said. That movie was a documentary, like a real life documentary. If you ever seen They Live, it's not just like no fictional shit. Like it's a real life documentary. Yeah, it's organic shit, man. You'd be surprised of the shit you can learn from. They make documentaries and shit, and we watch them shit in a certain way, shit funny in a certain way, yeah. Yeah, coincidence is not really a thing. It's not really a coincidence. They Live is a documentary of the world and reality. Keep in mind the movie is from, I think it's from 1980, 88 or 89, one of them shits. And it's extremely relevant. For sure, yeah. That came out in the 80s. Yeah, everything is a coincidence. In this reality, for sure. Everything, you're absolutely right. Like how did that happen? That just happened to happen. Morado, salute. Bro, I see zombies all day driving Uber. People not how they used to be for sure. They ready in the NPCs for the smart cities. Rare to interact with the human. Everyone damn near a robot now. Yeah, that's what I said in my live about in the 1 hour and 30, because we about 2 hours in now. I said that like all of these, besides the chemtrails that got the smart dust and like that type of technology, that's like a technology and shit. That's getting into everybody. So besides that, like the food, they showed you that the food got metal in it. That was like a thing during like the height of the scandemic in 2020. Like there was magnets on the chicken, so there's metal and technology in the food. This shit is in the water too. There's forever chemicals for all that. So, all of this different shit is not supposed to be a part of the human function. So that's why you see a lot more babies with autism and like just different birth defects now more than ever and shit. Especially when I've like been in the schools and shit, so I see this shit firsthand what this stuff is doing to the children. Like a lot of children is born with this and that now. Got him. Definitely got him. Knew that motherfucker would get greedy. Yeah, 1988 for sure. But yeah, all of that shit in them, it's just metal, a lot of metal in motherfuckers. So you might, like I said, you might as well say they're like cyborgs right now. Like, just the interaction is not the same, like you said. It's not the same. Shit don't feel real at all. So we dealing with transhumanism. Bro, you're right. It says 1988. Yep. 80s dropped a lot of different shit. RoboCop, Escape from New York. Like they was really going in the 80s with this type of movies. These different type of movies. A lot of people became zombies after they took that sauce. Yeah, that bad sauce. You gotta call that shit bad. That's a bad sauce. A lot of people became zombies. A lot of people got disabled. A lot of people, what they call that? A lot of people died suddenly. Fallout is real, man. Everything shift after taking that shot. Reality outside got dark. People are weird and angry, or they look dead inside. Yeah. That's why I said it's up to us to stay lively and keep some type of hope alive, man. Because what you just mentioned right there, people being weird, angry, or looking dead inside, that's like a lack of hope, a lack of ambition. So just gotta move with some pep in your step. Keep that pep in your step. People got whipped and sprayed so bad that everything became a coincidence. No questions, no answers type shit. Yeah, pretty much everything became a coincidence because of the conditioning. It's like no question and nothing. Europe is no joke too nowadays. Politics became crazy. I feel like we're trying to copy USA. Well, retro hell, you actually got it the other way around. Especially when it comes to the UK, when it comes to the gun shit. America is drooling to become like the UK when it comes to the gun laws that y'all got in over there. Europe, like they just it's hard because these people here, there's so much guns it's like outside of like legally that the citizens have here, that it's like people, I think a good amount of people are willing to die for their shit. Like they ain't trying to like give up like you got people who got garages full of guns type shit, like enough guns to fucking arm a whole army or militia. So it's gonna be tough to get that shit like how it is in the UK, but they laws and the stuff they doing there, especially with the digital ID and stuff like that. Yeah, America want to be like Europe and China heavy, man. They drooling. It's already kind of like China. Said go work, Cleveland, Cleveland. I've been training. Salute, fam. I've been training for seriously since 23. So like really serious, consistent. So you could say over 13 years, 13 years, 14 years. Health is all we got, man. Health and yeah, and that not just physically, health plays a part mentally too. So you right. Without that shit, what can you really enjoy? You know, that's why they don't. I don't know. They want to make it hard for people who really in tune with shit because you could enjoy your shit. Life is more enjoyable. You got your health. That's just the bottom line. Not more to it. Yep. Gotta connect. Gotta connect with like-minded people who know what's up and make shit happen. Could change things in that way. Or like I said, even if you ain't changing, because it's not gonna change in this lifetime, give hope. Give some type of hope. Lab-grown meat is now cleared for production, sales and consumption. Tyson and Purdue chicken companies already doing that shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been before it got cleared. It's been going on, you know. Lab-grown meat, lab-grown produce, like fruits and things like that. Yeah, they actually have been talking about putting vaccines in vegetables and shit. This was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, they was talking about this shit at like a Senate meeting, Senate hearing meeting or something like that. Putting vaccines in foods and stuff like that. Like, not just foods, lettuce and, you know, greens and shit like that. So, it's crazy work. That's why it's better to get the farmer's market or your own. I guess shit. I definitely been trying to eat less because I just been turned off from eating a lot of shit. And from what's been going on, it's the amount of laziness that it's just loose, it's just scattered right now. Shit is just sloppy everywhere right now. So it kind of disgusts you. And you just kind of lose your appetite. People will turn to zombies literally and change skin and everything. Yeah, I can see that happening. Shredda, you listen to Onyx's new album, all starting in Brooklyn? Nah, I haven't heard that. I didn't even know they dropped a new album. Check it out. On some real shit, they ripping up the sidewalks out here in Colorado, putting smart tech in the roads for the new AR cars next year. Shit wild. We came here to train, that's it. Nothing else to do but train. I already know. And that altitude up there too. Yeah, they've been doing a lot of construction out here in New York too. Like, they've been redoing a lot of the roads. I don't know what the fuck they putting in there. But now when they do construction or they have projects that run on for a good amount of time, they try to leave you like little itineraries and show you what they doing. Like, show you what they want to show you, basically. Energized by Dawn. Salute, salute. So you always getting money, inspiring the people and keeping it real. Question: how does weed affect your training, and do you use tobacco leaf? Yeah, I use grappa, fronto, the raw paper. I mean, I could trade better without it, but it's not like crazy, like like a crazy difference. It's a difference, but it's not nothing crazy. Lab grown meat is definitely crazy work. The markets are the best. I go to the one called Strawberry Market. Yeah, that's official right there. You skipping that third party right there, man. Just getting it straight from the source. OG, getting the OG shit. It's so crazy how they are messing with the food and the laws around food to have the public agree to things, not knowing how it will change people down the line. Yeah, it's doing a lot. Altering the DNA. Like I said, putting a lot of metals and shit like that, a lot of technology to make you a part of the technology, to make you a part of the smart city, to make you a part of the smartphone. It's not the New World Order. That shit been here. The New World Order. That shit been here since fucking, like I said before, like yeah, since Egypt time or before that shit. The One World Order. That's a different. That's what's really. That's what's really getting formed and shit. The One World Order. And around the One World Order, that's one think, one mind, one everything, just all connected, and technology is a major part of that shit. All of this smart cars, smart this, smart air, every air conditioner, smart. Everything will be hooked into everything. Smart meters and shit like that in the home, so they could tell what when you be there the most and all this shit, everything hooked up into you. So now you are smart. But this is just an acronym. It's not really smart. Like the actual smart is intelligent. This smart stands for something else. Like I gotta look that up because it's really an acronym. Like, and what an acronym means, if you don't know what that is like, you know, and you see the words, and then you see it like a word, and you see a period after each letter. Each letter stands for a word in itself. So what smart is an acronym for something else, because it's not intelligent. They've been given lab-grown meat. You guys know them chicken patties from the school back in the day. They look weird inside, gray mush. Yeah, back in the day, because like I said, I've been in the schools recently, and if they was feeding us the shit that they give them now, I'd have been like had my weight up and shit. Cause I used to that's why fasting ain't nothing for me. Because if I wasn't having my own food from home or some snack bullshit, snacking on some cookies or some shit to get me through the day, I wasn't eating that shit. If it wasn't like fries or some shit, maybe not some they had. Yeah, the burgers was crazy too. I ain't gonna lie. Them shits used to be pink and shit. Very hit or miss. The pizza, Elio shit, like I never used to eat that shit. And then I seen in jail is like the same fucking shit. That's how this food used to be back in the days. The school food is the same as the fucking jail food. The chicken, everything, everything that they used to serve you was like the same thing. Now they kind of got better with the stuff. Like they give them like vegan, fake vegan, I like type options. Like they improved. They definitely improved on the fucking food, for sure. They be having strawberries, blueberries, things like that, cantaloupes. They give them the real Florida oranges and stuff like that, like the seeded oranges, whenever they're in season. So they definitely got better shit now than when I was in school. Yeah, they be having, the shit that they be having now, much better. Still not the best, of course, but they came a long way from that jail food. Like I say, the school food now is better than the jail food. The jail food is always gonna be shit. Yeah, UK is definitely crazy with the laws. It's the heart of the matrix. Yeah, America dreams of being like the UK, but trust me, America's behind. That's why the UK, the pound is past the dollar. The pound is worth more than the dollar. Using a bathroom. It's different world. Go looking. It's different world. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Yeah, I agree. They've been doing all of this nonsense for decades, but they're only now starting to tell the public for some reason because they know it's good timing because they know the public don't know. They know how the public is gonna handle it pretty much. Like they know they can't even process or comprehend what the fuck that they being told and shit. So they can just tell them. And especially when they tell them more at the same time, it's like a kid just like spilling the beans out of years of bullshit at one time and shit. So So before they can even process this bullshit, they come out and tell you this book like, and then they just keep going until it's just like overload, and then it's just back to the funny cat videos and fat people eating like stupid shit. The shit that I see that gets so much millions of views and shares and reposts, it's definitely insane. I would hope that these is like children, like, even though I would like them to be looking at some better shit, but I would hope that's not adults like really into this shit like that, man. Like, it gotta be children, gotta be kids. It's like in all this stupid shit on that break. That's really propelling people to be enthused to really humiliate themselves on this level for likes, laughs, and shares and shit. I saw the One World Trade Center you spoke of. The tower looked nasty. Yeah, the tower looked nasty. And shit ain't never been the same since they took down the first two. Shit been different since then. Shit never been the same since 2001. And then 2020 is just a whole nother flip to make it even wackier type shit. After 2020, shit ain't like 2001 made shit different already. So then not even 20 years after, they come with another program to make shit even more fucking wacky. Yeah, real food makes you feel amazing. You don't know all you know. Food is medicine, for sure. It's a movie from 2002 called Equilibrium. It's about an enforcer in a futuristic society where all human feelings are outlawed. Citizens are required to take regular interval injections of doses of an emotion-suppressing drug to remain numb and obedient. Kind of like fluoride and, art, like things like that. Overly OD amount of fucking fluoride and shit. Just overload my fluoride and shit like that. Calcify. They just try to calcify people pretty much. Fill them up with different metals, different hormones. There's another movie like that too. I think it's called The Island. Or I don't know if you ever seen that movie. It's called The Island, and everybody has to wear this like a uniform. Like all of these dystopia movies is one outfit. It's always like jailhouse, one uniform, like some type of uniform shit. And all of these movies, they always have it like some uniform to show you uni. The first part, uniform, one formation, just one form. Uni means one world, one order, just one mind. That's it. It's how the park closed. That's the never ending question right there. Also, I saw the recent movie called Mercy. Artificial intelligence was the judge for a man's life. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why they got these laws like this right now, to where these people are complaining about, oh, the judge is this and the judge, it should be the judge being charged for letting this person, or, for how the laws is. Eventually, I'm gonna say, all right, fuck the judge. Fuck a human judge. Yeah, fuck a human judge. Let's get an AI judge. Yeah, he'll be more fair, unbiased. He'll really get it right. Same thing with the cops. Defund the police. RoboCop. It's the same shit. RoboCop and iRobot. That shit too. They're still screen scrolling. They don't know what to believe. Yeah, they dizzy. Head spinning. They want people to be connected to their God. The mind of Baal. Yeah, Baal and Baphomet. And all of that shit, man. Tamarind detoxes fluoride. Oh, that's a good one right there. Tamarinds, man. I prefer the sour tamarinds over the sweet tamarinds. There's two different kinds. What's up with the what time the park closed? I saw that on a lot of your videos. Yeah, that's the infamous one of the times one of the bozo park workers came in, and I was like probably like more than halfway through my set doing a video with That's Good Money. And they came in, the park usually closed at 9 and shit, and they came in like 6, 7 o'clock and shit. So yeah, that's I asked the motherfucker what time the park closed and shit. Like, the way I asked them too, I ain't just asked them nicely and shit. Cause man, like, it was one of those type of workouts. Like a lot of them workouts, I don't know what fucking people want me to be like. Oh yeah, like Mr. Rogers or some shit, or like Barney doing these fucking workouts. And these workouts is intense. And like I said, it's not even the workout itself. It's like the nigga never made nobody else really, like some people, but for the most part, like some certain niggas don't want to be having to do those type of workouts. So that shit be getting mad and shit. So I'm already in and trying to concentrate too. So that's why when I see weakness or just stupid shit around me, I just like start blacking out. Yeah. So he made me black out. Like he came in that bitch. It was like 7 o'clock in the park, usually in the city, because in Brooklyn none of the parks closed. That's unheard of. Like, they tried to do that shit in the scandemic and shit. But in the city, they close a lot of these parks now. When you're in Manhattan, when you're in Brooklyn, parks is open 24/7. It's the same thing I seen in Harlem and in the Bronx too. Like Uptown. Well, in the Bronx, I don't know about Uptown, but in the Bronx, shit's open 24/7. So I was confused. I was really wanting to know what time the park closed. Like, what time the park? Yeah, I asked him like a couple times and shit. So that's why you see what time the park closed under a lot of comments and shit. So that was like from a That's Good Money video. From like, I think like 2018, 2019 type shit. That was before the scandal. Yeah, trying to post it early. Don't take my healthy body and my mind free self-love away. Park don't close 7 minutes early. Shit, 7 minutes, nigga. That shit was morning. That's why I asked him what time the fucking park closed. Cause that shit was way earlier than 7 minutes. It was like try 7 hours. Like they be lazy as fuck. Like none of them really get it in, so they don't get it. The only one that really got it was one guy one time. He was just like, all right, just lock the fucking lock. It's not like it's a special key they have. It's a fucking master lock that they just chain up and put around the gate. So this one girl, she was just like, yo, whatever you done, just fucking close, like lock it up. If I don't lock it up, nobody be in the fucking park anyway, like late. They don't go to the park that this guy was closing. Just trying to rush and close down. Like nobody be in there late at least. So I don't see what's a big deal, even if I didn't chain the shit up. But I did, so every time I seen her, she was like, man, just close it when you're done with your fucking workout. Like somebody with common sense would say. Like somebody like me who worked in the fucking parks department before would do in that position. Like I'm not just gonna stop. Hey, the park is like, and then they just like dickheads about, time to close up. And like you see me like, it ain't like I'm just sitting on the bench like even break time. Like you see me in motion, and you come here like interrupting. That's why the nigga boss Bugatti father he took some swipes at a couple of them, times. They got close. He was tied up, thinking that they all good and like we all cool and shit. It's like, nah, you interrupted my fucking workout over some dumb shit, over some petty shit. A lot of times it wouldn't even be mad long that I have left to even doing this shit. I remember the last time I had 2 sets left, and he like, he was like kind of trying to like get mad at me and shit. I was like, bro, I got 2 sets left, my nigga. I'm not gonna just like say fuck this shit because you want to be late for your microwave dinner or you want to watch the rigged sports or something. Like you don't want to be late for whatever. You're gonna be late any fucking way, driving in traffic or taking a train, whatever. So I did my 2 sets. He's standing there with a stupid face on and shit. It's like, bro, it's not the end of the world. Even if you leave the fucking park open and I close the gate, people are gonna assume that it's closed. Man, calisthenics parks don't even close. What is he just say? It's like I just said, like when you're in Manhattan, there's, it's 5 boroughs in New York City: Manhattan, Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Staten Island. So when you're in the specific borough of Manhattan, they close the parks down at whatever time it says on because there's a board there that says, before it used to say the parks open at dusk, or which one is yeah, the parks open at dusk and close at dawn. So they gave me and my bro B, who be doing the videos and shit, and we be working out and shit too. So they gave us a ticket one time, a summons for being in the park. I got mad at these shits too. I fought every one of these shits in court and beat all of them. Never had to pay nothing for them ever, because it's so stupid. So they came and they gave us a ticket because they said we was in the park past dusk or some shit. So when we went to the hearing, it just was like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like the Wild West or like 1856 or some shit, like dusk till dawn. Like, what is fuck is that? Like, so they automatically was like, yeah, all right, like, we never thought, like, because nobody ever fucking challenged that shit. Everybody just like get the ticket and just think like. So we went to I went to the hearing, he went to his hearing too. It was probably like a different day, but when I went to mine's and had to speak to whoever the fuck it wasn't a judge, like whoever's in charge of the bullshit. Yeah, New York, they give you tickets for crossing the street. Like it, I mean, it's pretty much just fucking with you, pretty much. Like they pretty much like fucking with me. Like I said, certain people they like fucking with me. That's why I don't really like being on like the social media shit too much. Like moving around and like 'cause I post shit, especially when I was on Instagram and talking about the government or the police or some shit. And then like when I'm on my way somewhere, I would get stopped. And I'm just like, all right. One time, it's 2 times, 3 times, 4. Why does this shit keep happening? Oh, I get it. So, but that ain't gonna stop me from fucking keeping my foot on it next like it needs to be, you know. But after that dusk till dawn shit in the park, after beating that, they had to change it to, they had to put actual times. So then they put 9 till 9 or 6 till whatever time in the city, because the city time is different. Just that little shit alone was like a change, like in this stupid fucking reality, just from fighting that little ticket and bringing up this shit. Like, so I've seen differences, like, seen differences, like, because nobody, like this thinking, you might think your thinking is so bizarre or some shit, but that thought came from somewhere, from a higher source, that ideal came from somewhere. And that ideal does not fucking reach every motherfucker, because some people just don't even, they shit is like, they shit got like a metal, they brain is like closed off in a steel cage and shit, so they don't even hear nothing. There's no other consciousness besides, all right, do this, Simon says, like, so whatever's being told, do this, like, walk straight. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's just following orders. Everything is by the book. So it's like once you just challenge certain shit, you could make, like, I seen the difference. Like they had to change, or like they had to change some shit. They had to change that bullshit, because what the fuck is dusk till dawn? Like, the park is open at dusk and closed at dawn. Where the fuck are we at? Like, the Wild West, like I said, like, are we in 1866? Nobody ever said, yo, what the fuck are you talking about to these people that's like making these rules and shit, until me and bro had got into this little obstacle. But certain obstacles just as opportunities to show you and to learn from this shit. So that right there showed me, like, all right, you could have some type of impact. It might not be like something crazy, but you could have an impact somewhere. Yeah, ticket to cross the street. Yeah, like if it's jaywalking, which is a normal thing, I'm pretty sure, in every city that got fucking stoplights and stuff. So yeah, I got a ticket for jaywalking at 11 o'clock at night. Not 11 a.m. in rush hour and shit. 11 o'clock at night. No cars, nothing come, like, and this is like one time, this little training program, little classes I was doing. It's like it was like little free classes they could come in and get. So it's not like I'm coming from doing some fuckery neither. So I'm coming from doing something. And motherfuckers came on the sidewalk. I'm walking, they drove their car on the sidewalk to cut me off and try to give me some lecture and some bullshit, like some little short, fat, fucking Mayo ass bitch telling me about the broken glass theory and why he has to give me a ticket because this little crime could lead to some other bigger crime. which is a stupid fucking theory that they all got taught and they all got programmed into. And man, I had to bug out on them so much different times, man. So much different times. Like, yo, it's so much different times I told them, like, listen, listen, listen. Give me my ticket now or shoot me. Either one. Like, because I need to go, like, you stopping me from going to where the fuck I'm going. So, either you're gonna give me a ticket or you're gonna fucking shoot me. You're not detaining me because I ain't do shit. Okay, that's what the fuck I thought. And then they try to speed off, try to do an illegal search, and then when I pull my phone out, they put their sirens on and speed off. Like, it's dirty out here, man. They profile people who look like they can't afford to pay tickets. Similar to the subway, they don't give homeless tickets for sleeping on a train and not paying fare. Shit, it's more, yeah, they profile, I don't know, because if that was the case, they wouldn't be, especially in Flatbush where I'd be at, they'd be in there going heavy on just like petty shit, standing up, running down people's cars and shit for the petty shit, trying to give people tickets that live in that neighborhood. In the neighborhood, the motherfuckers that don't got bread like that and shit. If you really want to get bread, you know which fucking neighborhood to go to. They don't do that shit in the hood that got more money and shit. So I don't know if it's like really motherfuckers who they think could pay a ticket, they profile it and shit. With the cars on the highway, yeah. But they got, nowadays out here, they got the operations they doing is just fucking harassment. It's people who live, not even like the people who really, like just regular fucking civilians who just going by, going around, doing their regular day shit. Harassing motherfuckers. Read the book, train the book, and you had a few questions to ask. Sunrise, sunset changes every day. Yeah, so that just shows you how stupid that sign was, and to even try to enforce that. There was another time in the same park, in that same park that never closes. That's the park in Brooklyn. I could say they gave me at least, how much summons? Like four or three. 4 or 3, 5 in that neighborhood and shit. One time, I was in the park, not too far from that one, probably like 20 minutes away. It was me and a girl just chilling and shit. They came through, these bozos. They didn't give everybody else in the park. Because a lot of this times, it's not just me in the fucking park. That's how I say, this is like really some gang stalking type shit. It's not just me in the park. Or it's not just me and whoever I'm with in the park. It's other people in the park. They don't give these other people no summons or no tickets and shit. And then this specific time when I was with this girl, they just gave me a fucking summons and ticket. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Why she don't get one too? Like, she with me and shit. Like, I ain't say that, but I'm just saying that in my head. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, why am I the only one getting the shit? She got fucking money too. Yo, C-Mo Cuts, what's good? What's good? Salute, man. done. He cooked. He cooked, man. Right now it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and you up on my fucking page asking me where the hoes at. They just drive on the sidewalk. I'll be walking on the street too. Yeah, facts. Even times when I rode my bike and they trying to run down on me, I'll just be riding my shit, going along my way. An unmarked car, like detectives and shit, roll up on the side of me. Like, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I'm just like, who the fuck are you? Like, I don't see no badge, nothing. You just telling me to hold up. Like, I'm just supposed to stop for some random fucking idiot who tell me to hold the fuck up in an unmarked car. It's not a, it's like an undercover car. Like, no, nothing, no badges out. It's 3 motherfuckers, 3 men just telling me to hold up, stop. Yeah, I'm just supposed to just like, nah. I don't know who the fuck you are. So I'm just keep going. Motherfuckers will try to like sandwich you into a parked car type shit. Like, yo, they just start tripping. Yo, hey, like, because they think I'm trying to run, like think I got something on me or some shit. So they like try to like get mad close, try to sandwich you into a parked car while you in the bike. And it's like, all right, you go ahead, man. I have a pretty good lawsuit on you. You're gonna give me a fucking payday over you being retarded. Yeah. Did you leave if you left it on your porch, I had to use your bike to get home after your mother. I didn't feel like walking home because she took all of my fucking energy. So if you left your bike on your porch, that was me. Cause after I left out of your mom, after that bitch, nigga, I couldn't walk home. I could not walk home, so I had to, man. I had to, man. Took that shit, boy. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna bring it back though, but you gotta put the training wheels back on yourself. I had to be out, nigga. When I bring it back, you gotta put them training wheels back on yourself, little nigga. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. It's safe and sound, man. But your mom, I can't say the same thing about that bitch, because I traumatized her, nigga. I traumatized that bitch. Her mental is definitely fractured, nigga. The bike safe and sound though. Check on your mama, nigga, not the bike, boy. Check on your mama, not that bike, motherfucker. Cause she gonna need some therapy. I took her to hell and back. Shit got real dark. Yeah, thank gosh. Thank goodness. I had to let him I had to get him out the room because he need to go check on his mom. Like for real, like he in here talking. Like he need to go check on her. Cause she ain't all right. How you doing, Anna? Good night. Good night. Well, good morning. It's 1 o'clock out here. About to be 2. He's lucky you got the bike to go home, for real. It's always a pleasure to have you, Anna. Yeah, Pinky about to have a new sibling. About to be a Drake up in there. He gonna be mad and he like, hey, you don't look like mine. You like little Lonzo balls and LaMelo Ball and shit. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm energized. Third day off, another day off. Took some days off so I could really get back to it. Get my mind right, body right. Get back on the attack. She's old, your mother's old. Honestly, oh, that's shit even better, man. She ain't gonna get pregnant, nothing. I ain't gonna worry about her getting pregnant. I know she could take her dentures out and give me them straight gummy gums. But bro. I ain't even gonna get into details about what happened. You're right about she is old. She's old, but she ain't cold. She's still she's still kicking and moving, bro. But she ain't cold. That's when she's 6 feet. She old, but she ain't cold. Thank you, Anna. Thank you. Just waking up on the wake up, top of the morning. That's good. I hope the sun is nice and bright out there. It's always a pleasure to have you. Yeah, I've been on for a good while now. We've been talking about a lot of different topics. Rest day tomorrow, so we chilling. Yeah. You work hard, so you gotta really take care of yourself, man. You owe it to yourself to take care of yourself. Have that self-care. And it's good for the gains, good for the growth, good for the productivity, the efficiency. Old is a blessing. Keep reminding them to check on their own mother once in a while. Then you wouldn't have to be over there so long, for real. They just be forgetting where they came from, man. I don't forget where I came from. Like I said, I came right from the back of his mother's room and shit. Alright, that's all. You couldn't sleep, man. A rough night sleeping. It's crazy humid out there too, huh? A lot of humidity. Sticky over there too. All right, you catch the replay. Yeah, definitely. This one is gonna be in rotation. I know it's kind of late. And I was out with Bugatti all day. I linked up with Miss Naima. She was doing her thing out in Wingate. There was like a little competition out there for the women and then for the men. They had a men and women type shit. I think I'm gonna try to fuck with it. They doing it another one in 2 weeks. I think the credentials for it is good. They got some good things on deck for the winners. I'm trying to get #1, of course. Always will aim for #1. It's been a good while since I did compete in anything, but 50 to inner, it's a good flip. 50 to inner, and if you win, a stack. So that's a good way. Just hope the judging and shit that's the thing that turned me off from competing and things like that. It's like judging be kind of off. I can't see things disappearing. Bugatti is good. Bugatti. He's tired though because he was in this heat all day. Hey. One shot. Give me ball. Give me ball. Good boy. Come here. He just ate a whole chicken. Right here. Right here. Say what's up to Anna, Bugatti. He gets bigger every time, man. He just ate a whole chicken. Right? Yeah, he said, yeah, that was good, Pop. He's getting there, man. He's definitely over 50 pounds now. He's probably about 60 pounds, right? Right. Getting there, boy. It's my boy, man. My good son. I'm gonna give him some more food. You want some more food? You eat? Yeah, he's hungry. I don't deny him. Because I know there was a time they wasn't feeding him right. He was a lot smaller. People don't even think he's the same dog. It usually happens to me with any dog that I get back or that I retrieve or rescue or some shit. They be like, oh, is that the same dog? Because that motherfucker, the gains be out this world. Yeah, his gains, he getting there. He catching up, though. His potential, like, man, he's the best. Intelligent and loyal. Yeah, he got the munchies, man. He just ate a whole chicken, though, but... yeah, Bugatti love you too, Adna. Yeah, it's humid out there too. Yeah, he was out in this shit. No one. Yeah, he was out. He was out in this humidity and this heat. He did good. As long as he with me, he don't care. He trying to thug it out, man. I be trying to have him chill out, but he don't want to chill out. He want to be outside with me. Seen another dog, another girl dog, and he was on her like crazy. So that took a lot of his energy out too. as he was trying to jump on her and, you know, do what dogs do. They see a female dog in heat. So that took a lot of his energy out. So him being in that heat, walking a good amount of miles, his appetite is up crazy. Like I said, he just ate a whole. As soon as he came inside, took the whole chicken out of the wrapper, gave it to him. He broke that shit down. So now I gotta make some quinoa after I get off of here. I'll make some quinoa for him. Throw in some dog food. And I don't know if he got some ground beef left. Gotta give him some more. He eat good, man. That's why he got the gains. Yeah, that's a fact, man. You ain't lie about that. These animals, they definitely see things and hear things and smell things that we can't really zone in on. Because they can't speak, their brain gotta be moving on a different type of frequency. So yeah, these dogs be knowing who got a good heart for real, who got a good soul, who's not just like a fucking bot. Like him, he knows, man. Like people always like on him. Oh yeah, he's nice, he's nice, he's nice. Some dogs, they will just like go to anybody and just be happy that they're getting noticed and acknowledged. Him, he doesn't give a shit. Like if you're not resonating with him, man, he ain't. It's like you could even be touching him and he don't even feel you. like you a fucking ghost. Like that's how he is with a lot of people, because a lot of people are ghosts and shit. He just like they just like so excited and he's just like, huh, where's the squirrels? Like, where's the hot, like, where's the food? Where's the bitches? Like, he looking for everything else while they on his dick. Animals aren't fake. They let you know one time what they feel in facts. They definitely do. Dog, the cat. Same thing with the cats. The dogs had a real vicious cat who used to attack. He used to fucking bite my hand and do like, he used to act like a dog. But once I gained his respect, he gained my respect. It was like a mutual shit, and then he never peed on none of my shit, nothing. Everybody else in the house, he violated their shit. My shit, he never violated. He never tried to grab my foot neither. Like sometimes he did that, like he couldn't help it. Like he couldn't help it himself, I guess. He just like would act like he's doing nothing and just like grab my foot, like try to grab my foot with his claws and shit, and then run very funny. That's why I don't really get mad at him, because he's a jackass. Like he's funny and shit, man. Nigga try to grab my shit and like run, like how much fucking fake little injuries, like bruises and bumps I had chasing that asshole around, like, cause he knows like he could get under the bed, because the bed got a certain depth to the shit, so it's real low. So he knows if he gets under the bed before I could grab him, that I'm gonna damage myself somehow or some shit. So yeah, that was my boy. He was acting like a dog. Somebody come in the house, probably like one of this chick whore friends or some shit, and just chilling, thinking it's all good. He'll just come out of
Swipe right on the fucking. He'll just come out of nowhere and swipe a motherfucker right on their leg and shit. And quick. We had some serious battles. Like I said, he gained my respect because man, that boy was tough. Seeing the ability of the motherfuckers. I still prefer dogs, of course. And then everybody in the building, they had rats and shit or mice. It wasn't any in that. Yeah, they changed colors and they changed shapes. They changed shapes too. Cat's eyes, like you said, Anna, they mysterious. They change colors and they change shapes. So they go from regular to snake eyes. They could go. They get like the same type of eyes as a snake. Yeah. See, cats I looked at. Sometimes I used to look at my cat and I just like, man, this motherfucker look like definitely look like some type of tech. Not like when a motherfucker just be there meditating, not even sleeping and shit. 'Cause they like meditating, so the cat would just be sitting there like that shit is funny as hell, man. He just meditating. Like some of their movements be looking fucking robotic and shit. That's why I'll be like, man, this motherfucker though. He could get fooled with like a AI cat, like a robot cat, like a furry one. It's, sometimes he used to be looking like a fucking robot. Animals catch a vibe, especially bad intentions. Yeah, for sure. His uncle Kano was like that for sure. Like Kano knows just passing by somebody, he'll know like if they feel a way about me or like they have some type of ill intent and shit. He used to respond. So Bugatti lets you know when he needs cats are lunatics. Yeah, they are. Before I answer that, yeah. Even that, like, yeah, trying to grab my leg, grab my foot with his claw and shit, hanging off the bed. I couldn't. I would have to be on point. That's why animals is good to train with, man. They not just on the physical part, because they be having like higher physical gifts, agility, certain strength and power, but mentally they sharpen you up. That cat, if I went to sleep, fell asleep and my foot hang off the bed, he would like try to grab my foot. So every morning, like I would try to make sure my foot don't fucking hang off of that bed and shit. Or if I'm sleeping, I'll try to make sure my foot ain't hanging off the bed. Like ain't no sleeping in peace around that motherfucker at the time until we had went through like a 6 month war and shit, and we gained each other's respect. And we was there, it was like this after that. Bugatti lets you know when he need to go outside or you have him on like a schedule. I got some like type of schedule. Got some type of schedule with him. If he need to go outside, he'll pretty much like follow me everywhere. But I pretty much have him on a good schedule, so he don't really harass me and shit. But if he need to go outside, most times he'll try to like harass me, follow me everywhere. He make like certain type of face, like if he don't shit inside, but he did that before, like if he ate something crazy or if it's something new in his diet that his stomach ain't really used to. It's like he starts frowning, like he starts making this face where I know it's, you know, after seeing your dog for so long or whatever your animal, you could tell like when a certain behavior is not like, you know, abnormal or something. So he just like makes this face. Alright, Herbal Tries 96968. Salute, man. I was about to log off in a few too. It's been a long day, like most days, but this day feel like 2 days in one. Took Bugatti's cousin back. Yeah, we gonna get up for sure. 969 Herbal Tribes. My hand is getting better day by day. Getting more of my grip strength back. Like I said, it's like a broken bone in a finger. I got a broken bone in a finger. So all of this shit, even like the false grip muscle ups, 25, those muscle ups and shit, that's all with a fucked up hand. So I know, that's what get me through the injuries and certain little bruises, bumps, or breaks, whatever. If I'm still able to train, I know, like, if I can still do this shit, and I'm not 100%, once I'm 100%, it's gonna really be on and popping. So that's how the hand is doing. Definitely got better grip strength and shit. I've been using my Gripzillas. I'm really gonna try to get to the highest one, which is 300 pounds. With the Gripzilla, that shit is about consistency. So I had to get all the way back down to 50 with the injury and shit to get back my grip strength in one of them. Yeah, I had hit my shit on one of the bars, like on a metal pole. My shit got hit like on a metal pole, so it's a pretty bad bump. Pretty bad bone bruise. But thank you, Anna. Thank you for your well wishes, prayers, and all the positive energy. Goes a long way. No Fear 1380, good looking, man. Peace. Yeah, the videos got some more ones. Some more ones coming, different flavors. Some different gym joints. Been in the gym a couple times, got invited. I don't have no membership. Well, when it's especially a different gym, not like the standard Planet Fitness is, Retro Fitness, Blink, or what they call Pure Gym now. And it's one of the other gyms. They could be having better machines, spacing, different vibe, more serious people really being there, really getting to it. So I just been here and there, not as much. But whenever I do get invited, I try to pop out just to see what's up. But definitely gonna have some more content, some more lives. Gonna get back in tune with the collabo soon. Me and Miss Naima, we did like something like a little light vid before the phone. The iPhone always be hating when we try to do a video. iPhone always doing some other shit. So try to get a good 10, at least a good 10 minutes of some pain that we put in today. Appreciate that, no fear. Do your thing, get your money. Have a good day at work, good night, good day. Get to work safely, get back home safely. You already know, safety all the time. Yeah, I gotta make Bugatti his quinoa and shit to go with his dog food. Weirdos be more out than ever. It's crazy. Yeah, well, you know, they're not in their right mind. They're not even in their body. There's something else that's been taking over people's body. They hijacked. If you ever looked up the Morangellans and shit like that, these is live like symbiotes, like from you see Spider-Man, Venom and shit, like the symbiote. This type of fucking alien shit is in motherfuckers, man. Not lentils Batman status. Quinoa. Takes about 20 minutes. Take about 20 minutes. I'm gonna be up for a little after this. Do some stretching, my shit. Get ready for tomorrow, man. I needed that 3 days off, man. Shit, every day I'm feeling like I did work out for the day and I ain't do shit. Just for the type of workouts that I've been doing. Shit been intense, man, in this heat. So it's like, that's why my body feel even crazier. Like, the gains is better in this type of heat. Like when I went to Miami and trained for about 2-3 days, like the difference, I seen a difference from just that 2-3 days compared to training in the city before the real sun returned, before we really got some real heat and real electrons and all of that shit. Your body has to work harder just to try to cool itself down. Breathing and everything. Shit, I love it. So I'll probably do a couple more stretching, especially for my back and shit. It's gonna be my first day back off of rest. Gonna do 500 burpees, 500 push-ups, 500 pull-ups. And shit, throwing 500 squats in there too. just to even it out, make it 2,000. On that note, try to get back on, if not tomorrow or Tuesday. I try to get on. I do go live if I'm going live. Most times I try to get on like the afternoon Eastern time, like between 12 o'clock. Yeah, see now they cutting out. My fault. They cutting up the stream, I guess. Yeah, so next time I go live, like I said, it'll probably be definitely earlier afternoon time, lunchtime. All right. Peace. Thank you, everybody who came out. Like I said, if you got it in you, hit that Cash App, PayPal if you overseas. To the ones who ain't really been, if you've been really supporting, you ain't got to worry about none of that. But if you feel like it's helpful and shit, definitely it's for a good cause. Show me that it really helped. Until next time, everybody have a good night, good morning if you overseas. Catch y'all. Y'all be up. Y'all stay up. Look alive. Thank you, Adnan. Hope you have a nice, good morning, good peaceful morning. Get into your routines and a good rest of your day. Me and Bugatti is wishing you that peaceful, blessed day as well.